Right, well, I've got to now watch a Diddy, so I suppose.
Can you give this PR player the work? We're starting off with Smash Bill, which is I think the stage for both of these characters. You've seen them having her forward smashes that kill out for you at the ledge or something.
So this
like
is
that.
considered Lucina's worst matchup, as far as Pop Tart says, I believe. So
Dominates the ground.
AIDS.
Back air. Doesn't commit to two back airs, which is fine.
So I understand it's working because Diddy is AIDS, but you literally did like 6 or 7 short hop forward airs. Short forward airs for like the primary role of that move is to stop people from like trying to do anything. But Pop Tart wasn't actually like moving around in your area. He was staying pretty conservative. Those forwarders can be quite risky there, so you know, be careful of those at least. See, he was ready to stuff that one.
Alright.
Oh, that was bad monkey flip.
Alright, okay. So keeping it kind of even, but this is the point where both players are going to have to be a bit more aware. The aggression is probably going to need to cool down because this is where a neutral loss is actually much more significant because you start entering the zone of death percent, gets a jab side lead combo.
That was a bad monkey flip. Hope you die. You didn't die.
That was scary. Down for nothing. There. He just walks up and grabs him. He's chomping it.
Where's the bananas, Fabz?
Oh, he tries to dash straight in. I wonder if he wants to attempt to avoid there. Okay, still recovers high with monkey flip this time round. He's got to be careful. He probably should have went for it.
Yeah, okay, pull banana. Thank
I
you.
guess he was using down tilt just as a check move.
You could have just run. You could probably done a running up smash there and punished him, and, like killed because you got rage and Lucina's light.
Realizing that both of them on their
That was nice. I rate that. All right, yeah, no, you deserve to die for this.
all I was gonna do not.
I've said it to other people before on my stream, but when you get grabbed by a character with a vertical kill throw, DI behind, reason being that almost all of the vertical kill moves in the game, vertical kill throws, sorry, send you behind. I need to find Lucina. Where are you, my dear? There we go. We'll look here and we will see that up throw sends at an angle of 93, which, if I'm this way, it's slightly that way. Ever so slightly that way. Every kill throw is either 90 degrees or it's somewhere between 90 and 94 degrees. So it's, DIing behind will make you live slightly longer. You would have lived that if you'd have DI'd behind. But also, I want to draw attention to the thing that you killed there in the first place, which was where you threw the banana and just did a forward smash. Not really taking into account what had happened. You hadn't taken into account the fact that he had left the area.
He's going to do it 140%, 120% rage. So now Popta has found himself in advantage. One of the stronger.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh. You're taking so much damage for just for trying to jump out of this. Is he dead? That's AIDS.
Never mind. Right, 45% then. Oh.
Yeah, you should have just waited. But I want to point out, by throwing banana, at the very least, it's good to get a read on what people like to do. When you throw a banana at someone, you are essentially saying to them, you've got to do something now. And I've spent a lot of time very recently, anyway, about figuring out how I need to deal with banana. Because as a general rule, most mid-level Diddies will throw the banana and immediately come at you try and do something. Immediately it'll be something not very leggy, like they'll either go for a dash grab, or they'll go for a monkey flip, or they'll go for a short hop forward air, until it's at kill percents. And I've spent a long time thinking about it, and I'm quite glad I did so, because I 2-0'd Kong yesterday. Now, Kong's not an orthodox Diddy, but he does at least know how to use bananas, and I managed to pretty much eliminate the banana from the matchup completely. So I feel like I understand that a bit better now. But like, you threw the banana at him, and you didn't take into account that Pop-Tart didn't even shield the banana. He jumped out of the way, and you did the forward smash anyway. So it was completely autopiloted, and there was no reaction to anything there really. So that was pretty bad of you, and you deserve to die for that. Two forwards on a spin in absolute no man's land. Yeah, hello, no one's home. Get down to it. Yeah, hello, wrong number again. Get forward. These forwards are really poorly spaced, man. Yeah, hello, that was another wrong number. If you do another one, you did another one!
What looks so unfortunate for all people in this review, because we do just fall victim to dancing play most of the time. And now there's 100% lead for Pop-Tart, giving a very good position for this set.
You dead, yeah, yeah, okay.
The back end was enough center stage for Pop-Tart to take game one.
Like, let's just go over it real quick, because I do think that it's very important to look at your hitboxes and figure out exactly what you're working with. Where's Diddy Kong? Diddy Kong, forward air. Look, so you got. Now we all understand that is a very toxic hitbox. As long as we all know that, that's very big. But the reason for what, but you know. That's still incredible for stuffing air dodges. Let me just post it real quick in the chat. That hitbox is amazing for stuffing stuff, but like, there's actually a good amount of cooldown. What view actually? Like that's in half speed, but like, look at all that cooldown. In that cooldown, Pop-Tart's just watching the hitbox fly past his head. He's going. He's just avoiding it and hitting you for it. Because Marth's got the ability to do that. So, I would absolutely recommend being careful with that. Like, if you're going to do a forward air, at least make sure it hits their shield. You don't ever want to just whiff it in front of them. Because it doesn't do anything. Like it's just wasted frames if you whiff it in front of them. It's not like a lingering hitbox, like a net, It's not lingering like a sheep nair or anything like that. It's there to be a burst option. It stuffs jumps.
Right, we head into game 2, keeping the matchup the same. We're going to Battlefield for Fabz counter here.
So you just got punished again.
It literally was just dead even, but Pop-Tart took the first off, which meant that he made as much use of his lead as possible.
I'm assuming this is a 2-game set, yeah. Wow, okay, that was an interesting recovery mix-up, but it worked. That was nice. That was better, but like, you gotta make sure. Just it's quite important as well that you do a short hop fast fall with it. Like you make sure so you rise with it, but you fast fall immediately to make it as least leg as possible, because that will still auto cancel. Yeah, good chase on that. Ooh.
Oh, he really went for it. To be honest,
I mean, I don't blame you for going for that, but like,
I don't disagree because he's still quite far behind.
Yeah, that was nice.
He's playing something like this right here.
Dude, that's good banana placement. Good, but you weren't in the right place to punish it.
Right, goes to the monk too when he realizes that Pop-Tart was gonna hold shield for a while there.
So at this point here, you'd be better off.
Dashes back.
See, that was another situation where you threw the banana and you just did something. If you're gonna just do something, make sure it's something that's not punishable. Or like not like really punishable like that, like clap. That situation, there's no reason to not just clap instead. You're gonna get just as much of a reward off it than you are. Because if you clap, like you then get either a grab or an up smash, and it does the same amount of damage as your down smash does at least.
Right, down throw up B.
And it's not as punishable.
A bit of extra damage because I'm pretty sure up.
That's a point actually. Have you down tilted at all this entire set?
Fabz needs. Gets the back air, and now, ooh, a bit of patience.
That was nice.
Down tilt forward there. Will he come back? Very good catch from Boxer.
Yeah, good edge guard. He's dead, I think.
Be able to make this back.
Yeah, that was nice.
Right. Banana in hand. Fabz finally gets the first stock. Down throw to nothing. Too much percent on Diddy.
Yeah. Okay, that was a sus get up attack.
And now,
like he popped up wasn't there.
even again. Alright, DIs it down. Gets to the ground. Perfect shields his own banana into a straight up forward there. Jab one up B popped up, reacting very fast. Yes, forward tilt out of shield, nice. Just as a quick push, get off me. I don't want you here. Oh.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I understand what you were going for, but it wasn't worth. So that was a better forward air because it was in range. All of these forward airs would immediately become better if they were actually at a range where it could hit him. Yeah, I was gonna save that for the end, Fabz, because it's very nearly the end anyway. But that is pretty much it. I'm glad that you're at least able to notice what you're doing wrong.
Oh, he didn't go for the grab, and he rolls in for the forward tilt, and that's the forward air.
Yeah. So the key main problems. There's two main problems with your gameplay. Well, there's three actually, but the third one's more character specific. You're throwing out hitboxes, or you're throwing out attacks that don't actually have any way of hitting someone. Like, you can get away with it more than most with characters like Diddy because of how low lag everything is, but a seasoned player like Pop-Tart is going to still absolutely murk you for it. Because he understands that matchup better than probably anyone else in the UK. And he just, like, you're doing these forwards, and, like, I understand why you're doing them, but you're doing them at the wrong ranges, and you just... I want you to actually go back on that set yourself and count how many whiff forward airs there were that were, like, punished. Because there was a point where, like, you got, like, 4 punished in the space of 10 seconds. It's like, man, stop that. In the same vein, so a lot of times where you're going for attacks that aren't really better in that situation, like there was times when you threw the banana and you do a down smash, or the first stock you lost, you threw a banana and did a forward smash. Let's go back and find that stock actually. Yeah, I literally clicked for it on it. I am a fucking god. That was nice. That was a nice monkey flip. But like he ends up landing here. So you throw the banana at him, and you go for the forward smash completely random. I say random, but like you go for it without reacting to the option, and then you die for that. I believe. Yeah, you pretty much die for that because you panic, end up monkey flipping, and he up throws you. What you would be doing, what you would honestly do a lot better, if in situations like that, rather than going for like the Hail Mary. Like, don't go for your haymakers. You can set up into them. If we're going to use some boxing analogies, because I've not used a dumb analogy all day, there's no need to throw a haymaker when a jab and a cross will do the exact same thing with way less risk. If you throw this big old punch and it misses, you're now all out of shape, and the other guy's got a punish on you. If you go for the jab and it hits, then you can follow up with your second hand, then you hit him, and you do just as much damage. But if you go for the jab and they block it, or it misses, it's like, this is fine. I'll just, it's fine, I'll jab again. Like, remember, you've got, in theory, you've got one of the best jabs in the game in the form of your down tilt. If you'd have thrown the banana and down tilted, if it had connected, then you would have been able to finish up with a forward air or an up smash, potentially. I mean, it was a bit high percentage for an up smash, but like you could have done down tilt 4 there and put him in a terrible position. But like, if you'd have done a down tilt and he shielded it, it doesn't matter. Clap it again. Throw up another banana. You know, or like you retreat. You can, if you stick to the low commitment, the low risk, low reward options, you'll be doing fine. Diddy is defined as a low risk, medium reward character, and that is very accurate. He doesn't, when he's played properly, he doesn't put very much on the line himself. Like, and when he lands his like weaker things, he can then connect them into stronger things. That's why his down tilt is such an incredible move, because it's got next to no risk, and it's very fast, and you can get kill confirms off it, which is actually amazing. But the key thing is the fact that it's so hard to punish. You have to be immediately on it. You have to power shield it most of the time to get a punish. So, if anything, like, think of it like that. Think of it like, don't throw out these big hitboxes. Throw out the weak ones, which then can confirm into the medium ones. The big ones aren't necessary. And in the similar vein to that, get banana more. Banana's an incredible move. When you throw a banana at someone's shield, you literally said, you've got a rack now because I can come in. If you throw a banana and you walk, there's not a whole lot they can do. If they get tripped by the banana, then you get to like literally walk up to them and do like, if you do a walking down tilt, you can do a forward smash and it's true at like 80 and it will usually kill because it's really aids. And other than that, like, you know, it's just really good pressure by putting the banana there. Popped Up deals with it better than anyone, so it's like, it's whatever. He knows the matchup so well, but it still puts the pressure on them. It puts it on the opponent to make the decision, and then you can kind of just catch it out. That's why the 4 there works so well in your kit, because if they try and do anything other than shield, then they get 4 dead. You get me? Anyway, I'm going to make this my last one for today, because I am extremely tired. I do need to sleep, because I have work again tomorrow.